Let us talk about the overconsumption that is threatening to consume us all, aka TikTok restock videos that are always selling things to us that we do not need and will not even need in the near future. Hi, I am Amaka Nwachukwu and you're welcome to my channel. So on this channel I talk about things that bother me, about life in general, human behavior, social media, and everything about life. So today, what is on my mind, what is bothering me is the TikTok restock culture. So if you're interested in hearing my thoughts on this topic, stay tuned. So basically these videos consist of influencers slash creators showing themselves restocking a part of their home. So you can have things like bathroom restock, guest bathroom restock, kitchen cabinet restock, spice cabinet restock, pantry restock, and even kids bathroom restock. So they restock basically every part of their home. Some people even restock their Stanley Cup, believe it or not. They restock their Stanley Cup. There is even an ice restock. So those are the videos we're going to be looking at today. And the list is long, I tell you. And disclaimer, I do not have anything against restock videos. At least restocking is something that is, will I say, natural to human beings. You always need to restock, and the idea of restocking is to fill something up to its naturally full state. So I do not have anything about restock videos. In fact, I love watching restock videos, especially the ones without the voice of the creator, the ones that just have the sound of opening and pouring things. So but then the issue I do have is that on TikTok these restock videos have taken. So in those videos people basically go out, buy a lot of stuff. It could be something like soap, detergent, body cream, body scrub, just a whole lot of stuff. Come back and begin to unpack them and then transfer them basically from one container to another, which is always unnecessary because most of the things already come in their own plastic containers or whatever. They'll now start transferring it to another plastic container, which is unnecessary, as I said. So that's what these videos consist of. And then they display these items, making their homes look like a supermarket. Yes, if you see their homes, if you were not told, you would think that their home or their shelf is a supermarket shelf. So that is where I find it to be problem. So today guys, we are going to see some of these accounts. So by the time you're through watching, you will find out why I have an issue with these TikTok restock videos. So stay tuned.
Is all good except for a couple of body scrubs. Let's start with the most obvious one, the Dove crushed macadamia and rice milk. It's completely empty. I can't tell you guys how many times I go through this scrub. It's just so good. I'm also going to put the new white peach and crushed rice scent on top. Next, onto the Tree Hut scrubs. Vanilla and watermelon are almost gone. I don't have backups of them. I'm gonna have to go to the store tomorrow. But Moroccan Rose and Pink Hibiscus have a bit left, but I do have backups of these, so I'm gonna put the rest of these products into the new jars. Oh my gosh, they are filled to the brim. This is how much product should be in Tree Hut scrubs. Now let's put them back. And perfect. Stay tuned.
So guys, this video we just saw is basically a bathroom restock. Yes, she was trying to restock her bathroom, and I don't know if you noticed, you might not have noticed it, but she has a lot of followers, hundreds and thousands of followers. So she has quite a lot of influence. So many people tune into her channel to watch her videos. And then the volume of products, I don't know if you noticed that her bathroom, not in her bathroom, looks like a supermarket shelf. Many provision shops in our country, in this country, that do not even have as much products as she has in her bathroom. Body scrubs of from different companies, and from each company at least more than 5, just for one person. Guys, you do not need so much. That is just my candid opinion. You do not need so much. That is the consumerism that I talked about that is consuming us. And the worst part is that she has this large following, influencing all these people. It is not everybody that knows better. It is not everybody that consumes social media with a pinch of salt. Some people will make it their goal to try to acquire as much things in their bathrooms. And you know how human beings are. Once you set this goal for yourself, these people can go to any length, even doing something bad, to acquire these things for themselves. If you are a collector, you like collecting all these things as your hobby. As we know, maybe in the old days, some people like collecting stamps. If you're a collector, you love to collect these things, and you have the means, I have no problem with it. You can collect it in the privacy of your life. But you are online, you are influencing thousands of people, even millions, and some of these people are young, impressionable folk. So I would like us to take this restock culture, or this TikTok restock videos, with a pinch of salt, just like most things on social media. Because come to think of it, almost everything on social media is curated nowadays. And to think of it again, most of the creators that do these restock videos, they usually collaborate with brands, and most of the things they display they did not buy with their money. That is why they have so much. They did not buy these things with their money. So the brands send them these things so that they can display it, and then people can see it and then go out and look for it to buy. Let us not normalize this lifestyle. You do not have to have so much. And even if you had the means, you can channel your money to things that are more beneficial to yourself and even to humanity. So let us look at the second video. This one is called an ice restock. Honestly, guys, I didn't know there was such a thing, ice restock. Apparently, we have restocked everything under the sun. Now we have to do an ice restock. That is acquiring or making ice cubes or flavored ice that is so much that we could not even consume all. So let us check out this video. Guys, you can only consume so much. Try consuming even half of what is displayed here, and you are going to come down with serious stomachache. So these creators get sent these products to display so that you, as a person watching their content, can start to aspire to buy these things. So guys, you are being sold to. That is why you should have a mindset when watching these creators. You are being sold to all those things that look beautiful but are not necessary for us to buy. We don't actually need any one of those things, or even if we need them, not in that quantity. But you are being sold to, and many people do not even know it. You admire these things so much, they look so beautiful, then you go out and try to achieve what you see on social media. It is okay not to have so much. It is normal. It is normal not to have so much. You don't have to have all those things that will make your bathroom or your pantry or your house or your spice cabinet look like a supermarket. I pray and hope that we do not come to a period in our lives when such things will become normal. And then we'll have so many unhappy people around. And why are they not happy? Because they do not have so much more than what they can use in their houses or in their pantries or in their stores. I hope we do not come to a time when it becomes normal, because it will be a sad, sad time indeed. No wonder there is so much depression around, because some time back I listened to a psychologist and she was talking about self-care. So she was actually talking about uh, minding what you consume on social media and deleting or unsubscribing from accounts or websites that do not help your mental health and all this type of. So you go in, you watch all these type of accounts, and most of them maybe you're even their followers. Then you begin to feel, okay, it is normal for people to have so much. Why don't I have so much? I must be a failure. Something must be wrong with my life. Then from there, some people will start getting depressed and unhappy, and then you can see the negative effect it is having on an individual already. So you have to be very, very careful with what you consume on social media, who you follow, what you subscribe to. So restocking is not a bad thing in itself, but then taking it to the heights that it has been taken to, that is what is causing a problem. Take these things, watch them as entertainment, it is okay, but that should not be your goal, that should not be anybody. So guys, in this next video is quite funny. Stanley cups. How many cups could an individual personally use at once? I for one know that in my home I'm not the only one. I have my children, I have my husband. But the cups that we have, or the mugs that are not even up to 2 dozens, we do not. There are some that we even abandoned for a long time without even touching them. Talk more of a single individual, and then this individual has a collection of Stanley cups. Yes, you might argue that maybe it is her store, or some people might be deceived to think that this is her store where she sells these cups. But if you click on the caption, you can see what is this in the caption. It says that don't blame me, blah blah blah. I love them, I collect them, and all that. So meaning that all these things are in her home. Guys, it is not necessary. In the olden days, when people So you go in, you watch all these type of accounts, and most of them maybe you're even their followers. Then you begin to feel, okay, it is normal for people to have so much. Why don't I have so much? I must be a failure. Something must be wrong with my life. Then from there, some people will start getting depressed and unhappy, and then you can see the negative effect it is having on an individual already. So you have to be very, very careful with what you consume on social media, who you follow, what you subscribe to. So restocking is not a bad thing in itself, but then taking it to the heights that it has been taken to, that is what is causing a problem. Take these things, watch them as entertainment, it is okay, but that should not be your goal, that should not be anybody's goal. So guys, in this next video is quite funny. Stanley cups. How many cups could an individual personally use at once? I for one know that in my home I'm not the only one. I have my children, I have my husband. But the cups that we have, or the mugs that are not even up to 2 dozens, we do not. There are some that we even abandoned for a long time without even touching them. Talk more of a single individual, and then this individual has a collection of Stanley cups. Yes, you might argue that maybe it is her store, or some people might be deceived to think that this is her store where she sells these cups. But if you click on the caption, You can see what is this in the caption. It says that don't blame me, blah blah blah. I love them, I collect them, and all that. So meaning that all these things are in her home, guys. It is not necessary. In the olden days, when people had so much, the next thing you would expect the person to do, or the next thing the people normally do, would be to look around for who has less and give to that person or help somebody in need. But nowadays, it is now okay for you to come on and display your wealth wantonly, display it for people to admire, and then for people to begin to feel less than themselves. It is not normal, guys. It is not right. That is why the world is the way it is.